a lot of this episode is a little bit of a humble brag. Hey, just in case anybody didn't know, before we found the love of our lives, we used to fuck. Just said, I just need you guys to know we used to be players. That's not a good thing. That's not a good. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying like, but you know what's crazy about humble bragging?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter how sincere it is. There's always gonna be a group of people. Because I've been that guy.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm not trying to flex, right? But back when I made $1 million, like,
yeah. I'm not trying to flex, but like one a night at least. And it was like, it's tiring, man. It's really hard when it's like, I don't know how to have sex with somebody again, you know?
Oh my God. Like, sometimes I forget their name and I feel bad.
Just,
like,
you know?
Oh, God.
But,
I mean, it's the game. I don't know what to tell you.
But here is something that is real. And I don't know if it's more attributed, because you're in your 30s now, right? I know I'm the old man here, but you're in your 30s. You ain't no young buck anymore, right? So you have your life experience, right? I have my life experience. So that leads us into the second installment of dating advice, right? So you take all our humble brags. We've gone through some shit, and here's the deal. I got something. I got something. Yeah, hey.
I don't know why that's funny to me. It's like, hey guys, we're not bragging, but we're bragging.
No. I'm just saying at this point, I'm just saying I'm old. But I mean, I have been with a lot of people.
I like the transition. Like, look, guys. We're not trying to tell you how you live your life. Here's some advice.
But listen, this is what you need to do.
This is what you need to do. It worked for us. If you're brown, go get fetishized. It's cool.
Are you married? Do you have a love of your life sitting in your house right now? No, you don't? Shut the fuck up. Listen to what I got to tell you. You can get to where I'm at. All right?
Hopefully we don't get divorced or anything like in the near future, because these videos are going to age horribly.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so this is the Melanated Timeline with Robo and Cipher, and this is the Red Pill channel on why women are garbage. No. Like, what happened?
Wait, so why did they leave you guys both at the same time?
Yeah, they got divorced, and they just went a whole different route. It's weird. No.
Yeah, completely different. He's like, wait, but their wives left them at the same time? It's like,
yeah. And by the way, they were both bisexual. Don't go check their Instagram, but it'll be really obvious why they both hate women right now.
I'm not saying that I will go red pill.
That might do it.
But I might keep a fucking pill case. I'm like,
yeah, it looks right there. You know what's funny about that? I might, you know what? I think that might push me. There's inside the LGBT plus community, there's always like these like sub community problems, and one of them is biphobia, right? That a lot of like even like gay, gay and lesbian people will partake in, right? Because they'll say that, oh, you're just doing it for attention, or you're not really gay if you're, blah 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 blah. Especially by women who marry dudes. Now all of a sudden that delegitimizes your bisexuality and stuff like that, right?
I've seen that.
If that happens to me, like if like our ladies left us to go be with each other, I'm gonna be biphobic as like, no, you are not gay. Everybody hate bi people. They're
You know what's crazy about that?
Is he gay? Is he gay? Nah, I'm straight, but still.
Nah, but still, bro. Like, you know what's that? I'm gonna be mad at you for a while. Like, bro, you just had a girl.
You put that shit in the universe. Oh, that was such a funny joke.
Now look at us. Now look at us. They're out here living the best life.
But now we can make all the podcasts we could want. All right, so check this out. This advice is gonna be like this. We're gonna do this quick. Look, I thought about this before. And for some of y'all, it's gonna sound sus, but it's not. I promise you. Listen, if you were to go out and date people, I gotta make sure I'm clear with what I'm saying here, because it's gonna sound like no duh, right? No, but I'm being like, I think about the specifics of it. If you were to date people, both in how you act and in your expectations, in the same way you dealt with your homies, your actual friends, you would do so much better in the dating game. And here's why here's how it's supposed to work.
I know what you're going with, but I can see why people might think it's sus. Go.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Like I understand, right? But I think that's part of the toxicity, though. I think it's like the reason why people jump from toxic relationship to toxic relationship. And
Yeah,
what
I
it
know what you're
does
doing
is in both ways, by the way, because we just talked about how we've been objectified, you know what I mean, because of our skin color, and how white girls love that shit sometimes, but for the wrong reasons, right? I think it's okay to be attracted to brown dudes, but I think it's different when you don't see that person as a human being anymore. That's the difference, right?
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
could be a white girl that likes brown dudes. That's fine. But being a white girl that like wouldn't marry a brown dude, but they love fucking them, like that's different, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
how
a
do
whole
you
different
how do you break out of that, right? How do you break out of only objectifying women? Because that's how you were raised to do. The TV ads, everything, right? Here's the deal: when you sit there and you're talking to somebody like there's somebody you met, somebody you at work, and you're sitting there and you imagine a dude, for example, right? We're talking about friends, right? So you're at work, you meet this guy, he's gonna be like, that dude seems cool. You find out he plays video games. They're like, oh shit, he's a gamer too. Shit, I'm a gamer. Like, and then he's like, and then all of a sudden you having things in common. You know, he likes Nintendo. You love Nintendo. Yada yada yada. You're like, oh man, bro's cool. Bro's cool. All right. You hit him up. And why are you hitting him up? You hitting him up because you guys have a lot in common.
Yeah.
And maybe
That's
he
funny
wants to
right there.
fucking play Smash Bros. Right?
Are you describing my ideal work husband?
No, but I think the funny, I just want to play Smash Bros.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah. I got it. Ideal
All
work
I perfect game. Look,
husband.
if
Now
he
they have a
says no,
switch.
if he says, shit, I'm busy, what is your reaction to that?
I mean,
All
I'll
right.
be like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Maybe
all right,
next
all right.
time.
Let's go further. Let's say you hit him up, now you see him at work, and he's been a little bit distant, and like you hit him up again, like, hey, you want to play? And then let's say he's like, nah, I'm good, man, I'm good. So he's clearly, this dude is like, oh, you
He's
thought
not
it was
into you.
cool. Yeah, right. But it's like, right? By the way, in this example that we're talking about straight up platonic homies, right?
Platonic.
This dude at work that you thought was gonna be like a homie, right? You're gonna invite him to your next, the cookout, right? Now, if dude doesn't want to doesn't want to play video games, like, oh shit, you know what? I think I thought he liked video games more than he does, and he doesn't really like video games that much, and blah blah blah. What do?
We'll move on.
You leave him
Like,
alone.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
cool,
Oh
like-
shit, my bad. All right.
Like,
And that's it.
Fuck you, Terry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you're not gonna get mad about it. You're not gonna be like, oh shit, all right. If he does want to play, you start playing and you start playing video games together. Hey, you want to play some hunt? We'll play some hunt. It's like you are treating them. This is my point. You are treating them like another human being that you're gonna have an interaction with. That
Yeah,
could
somebody you
become a
wanna hang out with.
friendship. That you guys can become bros, and maybe he becomes your best man at your wedding when you marry your wife in 10 years. Like this is how humans treat each other. But people in the dating game, by the way, this is gender agnostic. I'm spitting all over my mic. Gender agnostic. I'm like, what's all that sparkly shit I spit?
Hey, that's a good ass camera because I can see the spit in real
Yeah,
time.
damn. So yeah, let me get a towel. But imagine, this is gender agnostic, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a term? Is that like? Or you
Yeah,
just
meaning
invented
like it
that
doesn't
today?
matter. Like
I know what you mean, but I'm just saying though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Is that a?
I don't know.
Term?
yeah,
You
sure.
just invented that. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
maybe.
Just making sure.
I don't know. I've heard it sometime before. Maybe I used it wrong. I don't know.
No, because I want to start trends. You know what I mean? If we invent a new term, that'll be dope. Gender agnostic. We can make t-shirts. Let's go.
But imagine if we did that in the dating game. Imagine if when we reach out to somebody, it's because I think we have something in common. I think we can build a relationship. Now, sure, it would be a romantic one, but you're still treating them like a human being.
Yeah.
And when that person doesn't want to kick it with you anymore, it's like, okay,
Cool.
that's it. I'm going to be honest with you. If you didn't want to kick it with me anymore, like you were like, let's say me losing my temper and hunt or all this shit is like, or maybe like, you and Kat like start traveling more and you start moving away. You start less podcasts, less video games. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. This may be bad. I don't know if this is going to be sad or not, but
Yeah, this might be sad. I'm already like bracing up. Like I'm about to find out that we're not as close.
hold on.
as I thought I was.
I would be sad, bro. I would be sad.
Fuck off. No, fuck off. No, like, Keep that same energy. Fuck
Look.
that same energy.
No, I would be.
No, say what you can say. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
No.
Because now I don't believe you.
Listen. You can ask Maneater. You can ask Maneater. All right. Like there are friends that I've had in the past that I legit like miss. I'm like man, like I got a buddy named Joe White. Man, dude, Joe in my early 20s from like 24 to like 30, like Joe White, man, that's the homie. Like we used to beer pong and parties and and we had similar like sense of humor. But then he went to one job, I went to a different job. My social and political kind of outlook kind of took a different, vector. And then we just kind of stopped talking longer and longer. And it's okay. I mean, it's like, hey, people grow and sometimes they grow apart. And I can still look back and be like, damn, man, that was a good, I wonder what he's doing. But it's not like it's like the end of the world. Like if you decide to stop talking to me, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
This is how I know he a fuckboy, because like the fact that he backpedaled though all the way back.
But he makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes sense, bitch.
That's the problem. It makes sense. I just shouldn't make sense.
Yo, because this is my thing though. Like, as soon as you said, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm like, oh,
I wouldn't give a fuck. No, I'm playing.
I honestly thought I could have sworn I would have put $10 down. I thought that's what.
Nah.
Like I wouldn't go. You and
yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, who
like,
the fuck are you? I don't know you.
and the worst part is that you equated, like, let's say I cursed you out in Hunt, or we just drifted away. I'm like, those are two different things, bro.
No. What I was trying to think of, like a scenario in which you would probably, you could like get tired of, like, like, I don't know. He fucking flipped out again. It's kind of irritating playing game. It's kind of irritating gaming with him or whatever, right?
Hey, so this might be our last episode. Just throwing it out.
No. Listen. But think about what I just said, though. Think about what I just said.
I got you.
If that happened, right? Let's go you to me. If I stopped like hitting you up as much, if I was like, I'm sorry, man, I don't have time to do my, I could see you being like, damn, man, this motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, God, yeah. That sucks. And then maybe you try reaching out because you want to maintain the friendship. But here's the deal. Think realistically. Think about yourself. If I stop hitting you back and I don't game anymore, and I'm like, I could see you maybe get a little irritated, like maybe you get one last text out where it's like, hey, bro, did I do something? And maybe
I'll like, yo, we good?
Yeah, we good. Like, what happened? And maybe I give you some bullshit. Yeah, we're good, man. We're good. Eventually, you're gonna go, all right, fuck that dude, and you move on. It's fine.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't do that. Toxic dudes, anyway. We don't do that with women. It's anger. It's what the fuck? Like what did I fucking do? Like, and the rejection hurts more. There's tears. There's all this stuff that goes into it. And the reason is, I think, right? Outside of, I think it obviously it hurts more when somebody you love, right? There's a deeper connection there. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we don't know how to not treat people like property when they're a romantic interest. I missed it. What'd you say? What'd you say?
It was actually perfect if you would have just missed it completely, but I'll tell you. I was like, I mean, I love you, but whatever.
Oh.
Right? And I was like, I will fuck you up in post-production. Like,
I'm like, oh, cool. You're cool too, bro. You good, bro? You're good.
I mean, you funny. But no, seriously, say it back.
Yeah. Love you too, bro. All right, look, here's but you see what I'm saying though? Like when you treat people like property, when you don't know how to treat people like human beings, then you don't know how to like react with rejection or when you want to show like you care about somebody. You know what I mean? You know how you show you care about your homie? By being a bro, by like, oh, they down on their luck. Here's some, I'll pay for dinner. I'll do this, right? Like, there's never been a time. Can you imagine paying? Now, obviously, we're not talking about fucking, right? So, but that's the analogy. Imagine you paying for my dinner and going, so you're gonna give me that steam? The fuck?
Wait, so is that how
That's not where I was going. So we gonna fuck? No, we're not, bro. No, man. I was gonna say, imagine. God damn. Hey, so I paid for dinner.
I don't know if you noticed, but we got two.
Let me finish. Let me finish the guy. You keep fucking up the damn punchline. It's not about fucking, man. It's not about fucking. It's not wrong.
All right, so
then you go like, so you can hook it up with that Steam gift certificate or what? Can you imagine how crazy that'd be?
No, it would.
Can you imagine treating a homie that way?
But you know what's fun? I've met people that are like that though. You know what I mean?
For real?
And
wow.
And these aren't people that aren't homies anymore, whatever. But people that, for example, like
that's actually a good point.
You know what I mean?
You don't treat people like that when they're your friends.
You don't exactly. So I'm the type of person, for example, and you know this because you actually know me IRL. But like if you get dinner or if I get dinner, right? I'm not gonna hit you up the next day like, hey yo, bro, remember I paid for dinner last night? Can I get $30 back? Or if I can't do it, if I literally can't afford it, like, hey yo, bro, am I getting this one or can I just pay my half? Like some people are like that, and some or even worse, like, yo, you can't pay for dinner, bro. I drove here. You know what I mean? People right. I'm like, right, calm down. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least to me personally.
Yeah.
Right?
But specifically, I'm talking exactly like that, right? But it's like I'm talking about like doing it because you want something. So like to use that last example, like you said, imagine thinking to yourself, you can't, right? You can't. This is wild. This is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Imagine thinking to yourself, fuck, I'm going to need money tomorrow, but I don't have cash. I know what I'm going to do.
You're wrong.
Tonight, I'm going to pay for Chris's dinner on a credit card. That way, tonight, after dinner, I can hit him up for some cash. I can give him some head. No.
I was like, at that point, I'm like, bro, just ask me for the $60.
Right?
Man.
No,
like,
exactly.
I'll let you hold it like
exactly, right? So, can you imagine being like on the dating scene and being like, so I paid for dinner. I feel like I should get a little something. You know, like, whoa, who? That's not how you treat human beings, bro.
You know what's crazy about that though? Like, and it's weird though because the whole paying for dinner thing, right? The whole conversation is all the time. Like, if you're not gonna get no ass, what's the point of me paying for dinner? I was never pressed over paying for dinner, right? And then people like to show scenarios, especially nowadays. Like, look at this story about this one girl that says that she uses dudes for free meals, or she has them saved as, Uber Eats, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, if I ever find out, like, some shorty has me saved for, as, a free dinner, right?
Right.
That's my name on her phone. I just stop talking to her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get pressed. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Hell, I'll even make a joke about it. Like, yo, Robo, let me tell you. Yo, it's like, oh, well, what happened with a girl? Bro, she had me saved on her phone as Uber Eats. You know what I mean? And like it'll be funny. Like, but when people
man, that's fucked up, huh?
No,
that's funny. What's funny is that I would literally laugh. It would be a funny thing.
I know for a fact you will laugh, right? Like, I know for a fact you will laugh. Now, granted, if this is somebody like I thought I was in a relationship,
for sure. Yeah.
And
like
I
it hurt.
I'm Uber Eats. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm salty. But even then, after a while, after I sulk, after I grieve, I still tell the story like, yo, why you break up? Like, man, she was just using me. She called me Section 8. Like,
yeah.
Section 8.
But you know what's funny is we can sit there and we can see that scenario all day, right? But I can't really see that happening. I can't see dudes defending that. I can see dudes doing it, right? We know there's grimy dudes out there who use their homies for money, and I had a buddy like that once, where it was like the dude who always forgot his wallet at home. The guy who
forgot his wallet.
Yep.
I'll get you back that same.
Yeah. So we know that, but what do we look at? What is as far as like dudes in general, right? How do we look at that guy? He's a piece of shit. Why would you do that?
You're looking for the first excuse just to cut him off. You start inviting him less and less. but in the context of like when you're talking about like relationships and stuff like that, it's interesting because again, back to what I was saying, I was never like pressed if I take somebody out, we get dinner, right? And if I didn't get anything in return, I drop her off, whatever. I was never like, damn, bro, I just spent $70 at this dinner, blah blah blah. Like, it didn't bother me. All I was like, well, I ate too. We had a conversation, and not only that, that's not the end of the situation. You know what I mean? Like, if
Thank you.
that's not
Thank
the
you.
end. Like, if she hits me up like
Bro.
after, like, oh, hey, had a great time, blah blah blah. Can we link up again? Whatever the case. That was I'm not. I don't know why so many dudes are pressed about this,
Bro.
and I feel like they are because they knew that that first date, that first interview, whatever you want to call it, went south. Whatever that person did that put that person off, they know they're not gonna get shit. This person's gonna block
You want to
them.
know what's funny though? And this is what happens, people, when you know how to treat people like human beings. Here's a subject for another episode right here. You could be friends with people of the opposite sex. That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Bro,
and so
you're speaking some witchcraft.
Yes,
right now.
yeah, I know. This is straight up MCU level fantasy right
like,
here.
Bro, like what kind of multiversal?
Right. But here's the thing: when you have these friends, you get to be told some stuff. And here's the deal: a lot of you dumb, stupid motherfuckers will have actually fumbled the bag hard because you didn't fail that first date. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you would just be like patient and treating people like human beings, then you know what I mean? Like it would come back to you. And if it didn't work out, that's okay. Then, you know what I mean? Maybe you need to split meals more often. But the point is the fact of the matter is, just in conclusion, if you were to treat the relationships exactly how you treat like homies, meaning like people, you would do much better, and you probably would get laid a lot more.